Welcome, everybody, to another episode of All Day Insider. I'm Roy Kent. I'm 1 year older. And, here we go. Here we go. Thanks for joining us. And as always, we got Phoenix, Blaze, and Sting chilling.
So
They held it down for me last time.
tried to.
That's a stretch.
Tried to hold it down.
Nah, you guys did fine.
Your hosting skills just outweigh ours. So like
Blaze
Oh,
said
he was
words.
big enough to get back in here. My gosh.
I know.
Blaze said words. You guys talked. It was incredible. It was all good. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. My monitors are all jacked. I can't see nothing. All right, hold on. There we go. Holy cow, that's better. So what's up, dudes? How we doing today?
We are good.
It's nice to have some challenges to track along. Looking forward to trying to complete that the tier 2 challenge there.
Yeah,
I'm just way too stupid to understand them. Like I have like an ape brain and I just really can't understand what I
can't
need.
either.
I literally just have to wait until it tells me what to get, and then
the best part is
just do
I
it.
don't even have premium still for OTM. So like
Yeah.
I'm going off of like the all day site telling me what I need, and
It's
nope.
hard.
You should try and trade for one. Lots of people are trading
Yeah,
them
Roy,
now.
you want a joker? I got a couple extras.
Yeah, you do have a couple extras.
Yeah, I'll trade you for one. We'll work on that here in a little while. Dude, how about I looked at my wallet this morning? I like popped it open and saw the account valuation. I was like, dang, that's pretty good. And then I realized that Sam Williams was $30 and making it look way better than it actually was.
Yeah, he's hard.
What
Yeah.
is that?
I
Those
had the Parsons,
are-
so I just completed that. But I
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people sell off. Like,
Hey, I completed
I'm
both.
surprised
Though.
it got to that high, actually, really.
I completed both. I was proud of myself. I was like, man, I did it. I only needed to buy one thing. I forgot what I needed to buy. But
Probably that Detroit rookie tight end moment. I can't think of his name.
no, I had two of those.
Hawkinson?
Brock Wright.
Oh, Brock Wright.
I bought the Vikings debut.
That's a nice keeper.
Yeah, no, I was like, I won't even sell that one off after, so it's fine. But,
Thing you did Charles Johnson, right?
I'm sorry?
You did Charles Johnson, right? The burn.
Calvin Johnson? Calvin Johnson?
Charles
I was like,
Johnson.
Oh my god!
I was like, the
What did I-
golfer?
what did
I don't.
Does that guy own a law firm? Right?
Well, I'm so used to saying it's Megatron.
Yes, I did.
Megatron.
And
I did that. Okay,
I bought one extra one just because I didn't want to break up my sets. But
What up,
I did the
Silver?
Hey,
what's going
Quicksilver.
on?
And whatever Diamond says, I do. Hey, me too. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
life
it's all
philosophy.
brainwashed.
Ditto. So, with the tier 2 challenge, it says there's a whole bunch of stuff, obviously, but you're not going to have multiples of one player, right? But you can use multiples. if
Yeah,
you have them?
exactly. Yeah. So,
Okay.
like right now, theoretically, you could complete it with 7 cousins that are rare.
7 rare cousins, though, right?
Yeah.
And does it have
Yeah.
to be the debut, or does it just
no,
have to
it
be the
can be
rare?
either or. Yeah, it just
Okay.
has to be of the highest tier of that player.
So confusing.
And it can't be a common. If the player has a common only, they're
Mhm.
excluded from the challenge.
And
That's only
why?
the tier 2, though, right?
That's only for tier 2. Yeah.
Yeah, for tier 2. But why is it the legendary for Josh Allen? Someone was talking about how you could only use the legendary Josh Allen.
Yeah,
but
because
there's
that's his highest tier.
Okay.
So, like, if that player hits, you have to use that player's highest tiered moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kirk Cousins
Or
doesn't have
but
a
you don't
legendary.
have to use that player. You can use a different player that also hits. It's just that player becomes eligible for the challenge. So it's kind of like an expanding pool of eligible
Mhm.
players that you can pick and choose based upon your collection. Like I have 3 cousins already for some stupid reason. So I'm going to hold those probably. And
It's for this exact moment.
Just it is.
You were just
Yeah.
like, wait, I know a
What
challenge
great
is going to
stick
come
you
up.
had on that, Blaze.
Yeah. No, I mean I only have the one because I only have his debut. But
I expect.
I
like
mean,
a
I
couple defensive guys to hit with a touchdown. Like at
Yeah.
least one, you would guess, right? And then
They have to. I mean, if I have to
running
buy
back
more
like
Kirk
Eckler
Cousins, I just
hitting a
won't do
rushing
it.
and a receiving touchdown seems pretty realistic. Like
Yeah.
not outside the realm of possibility.
Or a Christian McCaffrey.
Right. Exactly. And so they don't become bottlenecks. Like they just become additional things that
Oh, wait
you
though.
can use.
Christian McCaffrey got a legendary.
He has a
though.
Lego. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that takes that out of there.
For
Rip-
the average person.
Rips that
yeah.
right out of there.
Yeah, yeah, that's rough.
So yeah, Geno Smith. That's a guy with a rare that's relatively cheap that can hit.
Hmm.
Cordell Patterson.
Cordell Patterson. Yeah, he doesn't have a Lego.
It'd be nice if Carr hit because I would sell.
I mean, I think if any
Get
of these
rid of
players hit,
Carr.
I'm selling.
Yeah,
This
might
is
be
like
a good idea.
I mean, this is I like this challenge because it's the one time where like if a player hits, like Cordell Patterson was my example, because he's not going to hit in many challenges, but if he does hit here, you need his rare.
Mhm.
So like it's going to be in a time where a lot of players are going to pump that normally wouldn't. And that's like Sam Williams pumped. Who is that, and why is he $30? Like, first of all, like I didn't even know that
I mean,
was
he
a
is
fact.
triple
Surprised
badge,
that
right?
challenge is getting that much traction because it's really just to enter a raffle.
Yeah.
Well, you get
Hey,
that.
I don't know though. I want those accolades.
I was about
though.
to say those accolades have to do something.
Yeah,
For sure, but that's placing enough faith. There.
it is.
Like for like
It is.
the most tangible reward right now is that raffle, and
Mhm.
people are shelling out $30.
Yeah, that is true. What the heck is the
Um,
veteran prize again for Feast? The tier 2 one? Oh no, the veteran. It's a silver moment and a standard 3 common pack, I think, or a silver accolade.
Oh yeah, for the veteran prize. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of the tier 2. The veteran prize is week 17.
Yeah, week 17, 3 common pack and
which is a pretty sweet
that thing. So
can't you pull like a Bucks
it's
Lego
a pretty
in
nice
that?
pack, in my opinion. It's got yeah, there's 2 that are showing in packs still. So I don't know if that means that they're like in a pack that someone owns, or if they're packed in a pack that AD still owns and has to give out. I don't know
Right.
how to tell that difference, but there is still 2, and there's a couple other that have like 6 left to pack in packs.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some nice. It's got the what's his TJ Watt. It's in there.
how about the one?
Nice
how about
rares.
the
Trevor
1 week?
Lawrence.
The 1 week Justin Fields could really pump. He's just broken and doesn't get to play.
Yep.
Right.
How it works.
And then
I'm
some guy
excited for him, though.
that they activated off the practice squad is starting. So that'll be really fun to watch.
For
Know his name.
QB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some random dude.
And they're playing the Jets.
They are.
Again, did they decide to sit Wilson? Have
I
they
don't know.
said?
I don't know. I didn't,
Because that might make that game a completely different game if Flacco starts. They could just run all over the Bears. In my opinion.
It's Mike White starting.
Is it White starting?
Mm.
Yeah.
They were talking about Mike White and they were like saying that he was better than Wilson, but you can't even really make that comparison. It's not a fair comparison. The dude only started 1 game and it was in preseason. So
Yeah, he had like 5 touchdowns in that game.
yeah, he did. I mean, granted, he had a great, fantastic preseason game, but I don't know that you can just base that.
Oh no, he's played some actual season games before too.
Last season.
I remember him like winning some games for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Might have
I
been
thought
the
he was
season before,
new.
but-
I thought he was a newer player than that.
I think it could be a fresh. No, he's not like new. No.
New. He's not a rookie.
No.
Or even a second year.
No.
No.
Does Minka Fitzpatrick have a legendary?
No.
Okay.
No. So that is one that I like for that challenge to maybe get a touchdown.
God, I'm so thankful that challenges are back though, because man, it's boring watching football without it.
It is for
Right.
sure. How much do you
Agreed.
think the Calvin will sell for? How many completions are there? Like 550 so far, something like that?
Like $30.
Yeah, no,
Some people will just try and get their money out right away for sure.
Yeah, I think it'll
20.
settle at like
So
50.
it'll probably start off at 40 and then yeah.
It'll start off at 40. It'll go down to like 20. It'll settle around 30.
I think
You
it
think
might
so?
stick around 40,
Yeah.
40 plus.
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
see it
yeah.
settling above 30 for sure. I mean,
Well,
34.
look who it's going to. It's going to people who held a set. So hopefully
Yeah,
That is very true.
It is only going to people that held the
which
gridiron
is
set.
going to show the rest of the community, hint, hint, what to do when you have moments. You hold them.
Phoenix, that is a
an
good
exciting
point. That is a good
possibility.
point because,
mean-
yeah, I forgot about that little wrinkle in there and that you couldn't even do it unless you had the whole set.
Mhm.
So you're right. If you went on that logic, for sure, I could see that. Because maybe,
Yeah,
people were like,
Ben
oh,
says the same thing. How many people holding gridiron are looking to sell? Good point.
yeah, I'm not going to sell it. I want it. You know what I mean? Like,
I would hope that everybody is looking at buying and finishing up those common sets and some of those rare sets where they're close.
yeah.
I mean, with the price of where they are now and where they have been, I mean, it is a good time. I mean, how much lower can anything go? And if they implement Playbook again and get everything kind of churning, I mean, I do see things picking up a bit. So, I mean, I would say now is the perfect time to, complete those things. And if they continue to incorporate the sets in, then you know what? You never know. And these random snapshots, I absolutely love it because you don't know when they're going to come. And I think it'll, entice people to hold on to sets or team sets a little bit longer, just because the hope of, hey, when is this going to happen? Or, the FOMO. I mean, how many people had FOMO?
See, I'm the exact same.
After not making it in this cut.
I'm the exact same with that. Is when they announced this snapshot's already been taken and you're the only ones that can see the Megatron challenge is so cool because, if they would have announced it a week before, there would have been that massive pump on gridiron. Then it would have sold all the way back out after the crafting challenge, when this instead is saying, okay, we're going to let you get in if you're watching for, let me see, I'm actually looking at it right now. $90 is what gridiron is right now, something like that. They said, okay, we're going to take the true $90 value you guys think it's worth right now, and that's all you're going to have to pay. You just have to be holding it, and we're not going to tell you, which is super cool because it would have been up to $200, and a lot of people would have been priced out of it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're just collecting to collect, you were rewarded. I think that's super cool. They should keep doing that and not like announce beforehand what you're going to need when it comes to random snapshots like that, because like then it's just priced out for people who actually want it. So it's pretty cool. I liked it,
It's
but I
definitely a great
didn't
way to
have
reward
it.
people
I
for
liked it
holding.
less because I didn't have it, but that's not the point. It's not the point.
I wonder what they're gonna have for like other players. You know what I mean? Like if they were to do a snapshot of what's the next one above that includes the rare for the historical ones.
Not opening acts, is it?
Opening acts, yeah.
No, that one
There's
doesn't
no
have a
rare?
rare in it.
No rare.
No,
What's the one above it? Because like you would assume that they wouldn't do opening acts then, just because it's
Well,
like
who says they're going to do a historical? Why couldn't
Yeah,
they
it's
do?
not going to be a regular set next time.
Yeah, like do make the stop or something.
I would.
Move
They
the
gotta
chain.
do.
I would say
move
move the chain, but I had to
yeah.
put money on it.
move the chains, opening acts. I don't know. It's hard to say.
They may go with a double tier or something, like where you have a locked in or launch codes or afterburners or something like that. And
I still want to talk about how the whole
So Gridiron was the most completed set even prior to it being snapshotted, and then the next most completed one is Move the Chains. So like that kind of fits into bouncing back and forth, and they're Move the Chains.
How about Aaron Jones is
10%.
holding strong at $22 after
Yeah,
his
why?
burn?
It makes no sense.
Because
He got a bunch burned, and
quarter
now
of them
people
were
are
burned?
starting to collect Move the Chains.
people are understanding that now Move the Chains lost 1,500 possible collections, and people are starting to understand what we've been saying this whole time is the Aaron Jones is burned. How many years? Hold on, let's see how many years.
I don't like being right though because it makes things more expensive.
So there's 8,000.
I need to keep
1,400
stacking.
1,400 of them are burned. So now you can only 6,600 people can collect Move the Change. So, and it's his debut. It's just people are starting to realize the value of things, I think, a little more when they're getting burned. They're like, wait a minute. Now, if I'm not one of these people holding this, I can't completely change, which we now think is going to be used in a snapshot. So all of it's coming together just without them directly saying it's coming together, which is awesome. I think they're starting to understand what they need to be doing on their end a little bit more. It's just not being announced. So people are getting antsy. They're like, why are they not announcing this? Why are they not announcing how you're collecting? Well, they're not announcing it, but they're still forcing you to do it in a way, which is better, in my opinion. I don't know.
Definitely is. Because you're not going to have like as much pumping towards moment or sets and then ditching them off. There's just going to be a gradual incline as people start holding. And maybe, I hope they do another snapshot one this week, because that'll really, I think, jumpstart people into, okay, this is a real thing that they're going to be doing regularly.
Yeah, it's like scaring people
Scare
into holding.
everybody into buying. This is great.
Yeah. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, because if they're consistent with it and they're consistently random with it, I mean, I think that'll really push the needle.
Yeah, for sure.
The games coming up today, who do you think that is the highest possibility to hit, like for speculation purposes of buying, so that we don't have to use like multiple Kirk Cousins and crazy things like that? Like we were talking about CMC, but he has the Lego now.
Let me see.
I mean, it'd be a crazy game from him, but Geno Smith, like I mentioned earlier, like if he gets 2 passing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, he's in. Another one is Carr from Oakland or Las Vegas. I don't think it's unreasonable to expect him to hit 3 passing touchdowns.
No, I think that's a more than fair thing to say.
Well,
but
you brought up Tyreek Hill, didn't you?
Tyreek has the Lego though.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, mine. I'm still sticking with either with 1 rushing and 1 receiving, or 2 rushing touchdowns. Either stat. I'm keeping
Eckler.
Cordell,
but Eckler does have a Lego as well.
Oh shoot! Right? Yeah.
I'm still sticking with Cordell Patterson for Atlanta.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible for him to get a passing
or 2 rushing.
Yeah, or 2 rushing. Yeah,
2 rushing or a receiving and a rushing, and he's at $33, and they don't have Kyle Pitts.
Or he could
hurt his knee in the first quarter. Luckily, I have him already, so I don't need to buy him. But I definitely don't want to buy him.
Does Mariota have a rare?
I don't think so.
No,
I'm pretty sure that Common was his debut, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I'm just trying to think of the cheapest moments, and pretty sure Mariota would fit the bill.
It's going to be some defensive guys. There's going to be 1 or 2 guys that hit a touchdown there that only have 1 rare.
Minkah Fitzpatrick is my spec there. I mean, I can't spec on defensive touchdown, but I like that one. He has a chance.
I really want to buy an Amon-Ra St. Brown to start as my hero in Rumble.
Yeah, I just
you could borrow one of my like 8
he
of them.
Pumped though. He pumped hard.
Should have asked earlier.
He was down like.
Let me catch up on a couple of these, hoping to keep it random enough to prevent bottleneck stacking from being lucrative. Yeah, I think that's their point. Is like I said, they didn't want.
They've always been doing that though.
Yeah, they didn't want everyone running to Gridiron and making it a $300 set just for Calvin Johnson, right? They were like, it's a $90 set. Let's keep it at that. And if you have it, you have it, kind of thing. And I just think that's such a better look than saying, okay, we want all these transactions really, really quick at crazy prices in order to get this moment that people are going to be disappointed with. Where now, if you were already holding Gridiron, you're not going to be disappointed with the price of the Calvin Johnson, because first of all, you want it most likely. And then second of all, the price isn't insane to get a moment. You're not losing a ton of money just to get a moment that's worth $30-$40, right? You just already have it. So
It'll
that
be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see like how many people actually do list it now. Now that you guys have kind of talked me into that, because yeah, I mean, I don't want to sell it now that I think about it, and it's kind of like this special thing. And if the moment actually looks good, then I don't know why you would ever sell it. You're not
Yeah.
gonna like make any money off it.
quarterbacks do have the cleanest path in the challenge for sure. The 3 passing or 2 passing, 1 rushing is probably what's going to hit up quite a bit. But like you said, most of those have Legos that I could see hitting in that field. Is the tier 1 challenge the same exact thing, but you can just use commons? Is that the difference? Or no?
Yeah, I think so. And then you have to have one extra moment, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that one all day or one debut one or whatever it is.
Debut.
Yeah. And I don't know for sure. I have to go back and reread it, but I feel like it might have even had a wrinkle in there where it said it had to be from away team only. But I might be conflating that with a different one.
No, I think that's right.
A player on a winning away team who records any of the following.
Right. Yeah.
Which,
Well, I mean, with it having commons though, there's going to be so many people eligible.
yeah.
And it shouldn't matter too much.
And what's
If
the
everybody's
reward
so
for
confused,
this?
just buy everything. Buy one of everything.
That one is the week 17 pack, I believe, Sting.
And yes, you can complete the tier 2 with 7
common one.
rares. That is correct.
Or
No, it just says
no, that's
reward.
just 3.
Yeah, it just
3
says
common,
reward
3 moments. A pack with
from
3
series
moments.
2. From
Yeah,
series
so
2,
and
yeah,
it doesn't say anything about rares or anything, so it could just be 3
Mhm.
commons.
right. Okay.
I think I think the tier 1 is just a regular pack that could have a rare Lego in it, and then the tier 2 is just guaranteed a rare Lego. I'm pretty sure.
No, the tier 2 is
tier
guaranteed a
2 is
rare
just
with
a
a
rare.
chance at a rare or another Lego.
I see.
So you
And
could
it's
get 2
series-
rares or a rare and a Lego.
It's also series 1, whereas the tier 1 is series 2. Only series 2, no series 1 moments.
So yeah, that's one is high on my list to complete.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Apparently, I sound underwater sometimes, whatever that means.
You're better now.
Yeah,
Better now.
your mic was kind of crap there for a minute.
Weird. Okay, that's fine. So looking for under 10% of the Calvin Johnson supply to get listed, which shield holders of Gridiron not selling under 5% would be fantastic. I mean, I think that's realistic. I don't think, like we've said, I don't think people that were holding that set are just going to get it and then just try to dump it really quick. That doesn't make much sense.
That's a test.
But
Yeah.
a lot of people will because they're not intelligent. Like,
Well, this is going to show the mindset of the community, though. I mean, this really is a test. It's a test. I mean, everything Dapper does is a test to see kind of what's going to work, what's not going to work. And honestly, it's up to us. It's up to the collector base. I mean, if we hold,
I'm gonna buy a second one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look into doing the same thing. But if this works and it's I mean, this is going to set the base for everything moving forward, though. And I think a big uptick in the market if we're able to do this and not just buy and dump. I mean, we really need to start building, and I mean, this is our chance to really start fresh again.
Mm-hmm. We'll see with the introduction of the new playbook, right? Like, I mean, God, how long is that going to take? If it's not here this week, I think that we see a little bit of a drop off again. Because like right now, I mean, it says my account's up 0.67%, but that could be because I literally just bought like 4 moments. But realistically, I've been at the same account value, within $1,000 of the same account value since Playbook stopped, right? But if it comes back, you're gonna see it pump, and you're gonna get this crazy, like, or at least with my account, I know I'll see like a $2,000 bump or whatever. But then as soon as it's done, it'll probably fall back down to where it's at right now. Whereas if we don't see Playbook, it's not really going to do much. It might go down a few $100, but it's just going to go right back up a few $100 too. It's just it's super predictable right now.
Yeah, it's
And I
showing
don't
Playbook.
know.
Without Playbook, we're seeing like what people are truly valuing things, it seems.
Right.
And with Playbook happening, it's the pumps aren't real, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. To me,
Yeah.
they're just only pumping for that specific moment at that specific time, but people
Right.
aren't valuing it anymore. They just want the reward for it.
Right. And interesting, I wanted to ask Blaze personally if he's seen much of an account variation, just because I know that you're really heavily invested into rares, or any of you guys that have more rares than anything, because I'm obviously a common person. But the rares, if you look at this marketplace right now, the rares are just brutal. I mean, they're just getting hammered. I have like half an inkling to start buying them, only because there's just some crazy deals out there right now. Let me see if I can find one really quick
My
without taking
account's
too
been
much time.
pretty level all
Has it?
weekend. Yeah, like it climbed nicely throughout the week off the news that that Twitter uh, thing that Feldman did.
Mm-hmm,
But then yeah, it's kind of just maintained, and then I've put a little bit more into it starting this morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I
kind of
think
taking a page out
think
of
rare.
Sting's book, actually, just copping some $3 moments to
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because
Well,
we know
with the
Playbook's
Playbook-
coming back, right? So I just wanted to
Yes.
get a nice little stack of those and have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
for
have
sure.
been focusing more on the limited sets in terms of
Limited
grabbing
sets.
those $3 moments, like not so much the
Like make the stop and
10Ks.
move the chains.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The ones that are out of 5, 6, 7K.
Right. Right.
Um,
What
and
about
then
like 8,500? Like, how do you feel about these super wild cards? I really
I've
just don't like that set personally.
see, like, I'm torn on those because I hate the set, but then I'm
Yeah.
like, the wild card's like right around the corner, and are they gonna do something
Yeah, like
involving
old
those
wild
moments?
cards.
Like, you gotta have, if you have these wild cards, then do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So
And I mean,
I
like,
saw a stack of them on the sniper, and I
did
should
you?
have just grabbed them because they were $3. But
Yeah. I mean, right now I'm looking at $3 moments, and every time I click on one, it's already gone.
I
If you're looking at the market movement, so I mean,
I
there's
logged on the sniper, and
some
there was a $2 moment that had been sitting there. Melvin Gordon had been
really.
sitting there for like 4 minutes.
Oh no,
Is it one?
I just.
I took care of that problem.
Do you
Fixed
use
it.
so that brings up a cool question though, but do you use the sniper for getting those $3 moments, and do they hang out a little bit, or is it like when you finally get around to clicking on them, are they gone?
It's slow. Like, I don't
Is
have a
it?
problem getting the ones that I want unless it's like a couple dollars off. But even
Mhm.
then, like, I've grabbed a couple $2 moments. It seems like a lot of those bots are not active on there because
Maybe.
I honestly, this morning I grabbed 4 or 5 $2 moments. So
Nice. $2 ones?
yeah, yeah.
So I'm just because I never get a chance to really see the $2 ones because I don't snipe like that. I use the tracker for the 4-hour movement,
Yep.
but so I don't really ever see those.
I've just started using the sniper, honestly,
Have
probably
you?
like the last 2 weeks, and I'm not disappointed in what I'm getting.
Nice.
And you see the rares, which is what I'm really interested in. It kind of
Mhm.
those ones popping, and
Do they kind of
sometimes
hang out longer, or the rares go faster than the $3 or the
Depends.
$2?
it depends on how undercut they are.
Yeah.
If you're still undercutting like $10, they'll be gone pretty quick.
Okay.
But if you're just
I
doing
Yeah.
the rare-
So
the
so
rares
you're
still
saying
not-
it depends on percentage off, basically.
Right.
Like if it's
Yeah,
a good
exactly.
deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I'm still getting like, I don't know. One day this might bite me, but Julian Love Series 2 sack $3. Like, I'm just banking on the fact that when Playbook comes back, you will, even if they kept the burning portion of it the same, right? That's like $18 that I don't have to spend to burn to participate in Playbook. You know what I mean? For something that I could give 2 cares about, like I don't. Julian Love Series 2 moment.
Well, you also
Like,
got to think like you're going to be
goodbye.
just
I'll just
putting
burn it.
you're going to start putting $4 in your pocket every week because if when Playbook comes back, I think the floor even just bumps back up to 4 on commons
Sure.
because people are going to do the exact same thing. They're going to be like, well, we can't. Everyone would buy them at 3 to burn, so people are going to be like, all right, let's move them up $1. I think buying these $2 and $3 moments in the off weeks of Playbook is just saving you little bits of money at a time because they're not going to pay 2 and 3 when people are having to burn all kind of stuff.
Also, if they implement these tiers and somebody's got a rare and a common, I think picking up these commons, picking up these rares is really
rares,
gonna,
$20 People Jones.
Yeah, Demario Davis debut at $24. What? Like, buy that.
And anybody who's got two, just a common and a rare,
have a good one, Mike.
In the highest tier.
We will be watching some football here in just a moment as well. And I think you're right. I think not as many people are going to hit this challenge. Not as many people are going to hit it. So having a bunch of cousins may not be a bad thing.
God. But it's cousins. I know. It doesn't matter. But still.
Winning is winning.
Winning is winning. Baby. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. And especially if like
cousins or Brady, who cares?
We might look back. We might look back and be like, oh my God, there was the reward pack was so great that we all screwed up. You know what I mean? And being like, oh, we should have bought, a couple cousins at least. But who knows? I mean, you could end up pulling all commons just like what I do every week for reward packs.
Hey.
Well, that challenge, if you do that one, you're guaranteed a rare.
Guaranteed $20.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah. Well,
22
bucks. Did someone else say that? I didn't notice it, but someone mentioned that it was all Series 1 moments, so $30.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey.
That's true. No, it's true. But
no, that pack or that week 17 pack, I'm pretty stoked to try and open one of those because there's definitely some nice moments left in there.
Yeah, and I think the appeal is real, right, for getting a Series 1 pack now over a Series 2 because a lot of us who have been here for a while, do you really care about Series 2 at all? Not as in terms of collecting, really. I don't really care.
There's some that I'll grab because now that they're reaching 100% circulation, especially, I'll hop on that bandwagon on the low side. And like Bobby Wagner, I just grabbed one of his because he's at 100%.
There's also specific moment. Like I think people are gonna like specific moments in Series 2 more like than them being like. I don't think they're gonna target Series 2 over 1, but I think there are some Series 2 moments that are super dope, like the Pickens
and rookies.
Like there's gonna be people that eye specific moments within Season 2 for sure. The Pickens is one that I will always want, no matter how many seasons we go for.
Yeah, that is a beautiful pull for anyone that gets it. I think my favorite part of a lot of moments is the icon at the front. Like the Pickens one is one that comes to mind where he's fully stretched out.
Yeah.
And the other one that always gets me is the Debo legendary with the gold face mask.
With the gold face mask, yeah. That's a nice one.
I like
had money.
The Rashad Bateman does that one to me.
Yeah.
The Bateman legendary.
I'll have to look at that one.
Who?
Yeah. The Rashad Bateman. Oh yeah. Who? Who is that guy?
Who's that guy? Who the?
Rude.
Hey, if you go look at the Rashad Bateman
he's irrelevant
legendary
right now.
moment, it's sick.
I know.
It's sad I was big on him this year.
Everyone was big on him this year.
Him and Penny.
No, I think you're right. That, as far as like making it your avatar too, Blaze, that Debo is pretty sick.
The Debo's nuts, dude.
Right.
That's just mean. It's mean looking. I just like it.
Yeah, it just has attitude. You're right.
It does. Yeah, it's just like it's one of those. I don't know. It's definitely like a flex move. I feel like in a way, you know what I mean? Because it's Debo, and that's one of the weirdest things that happened when all fluctuations started happening was that moment, particularly when he got hurt. I think I saw it for $1,200 once. I was like, if I had $1,200, I would spend it like immediately but I would have had to have like made some moves to get it, and it just wouldn't have been. It did not last. It was like a couple minutes. It was up for $1,200, but I think it pumped shortly after that because of just the listings and how it worked out. Was it went from like 1,200 to 35, and then people started undercutting it again. So it's it's an amazing moment for sure. Just like his debut is an amazing moment still. I'll hold that one forever. And if it gets much lower, I'll buy another one. Yeah, exactly. He's just the one that you have to have, I guess.
For sure.
Pretty
I think
unique
I know
player.
this is going off of like all day in the moment talk a little bit, and I was just doing a little bit of research last night into just general football stats. Sauce Gardner is really good at football. I don't know if anyone has noticed that.
I can't
Just
remember the stat, but he's got some crazy ones associated with him
really
already.
good. So I mean, I could see that being a Series 2 moment that is way more valued than it is right now in the long run.
Oh yeah. Especially since it's a triple badge.
Yeah.
I mean,
he
I
is
have
nuts.
3 of them,
I
but
have
I'm
3
not
of them
really
as well.
I'm not really gonna buy more because I got 3 of them for like $4. So I'm not gonna buy them at 7. Sorry,
You
but
just reminded me of the other thing I've been doing on the sniper is targeting 3 badge moments because I just have a feeling that based on some
Coming up.
comments that'll be a focus of their burns as well. Maybe is saying you have to burn like X amount of 3 badge.
How dare they? No way. That's crazy.
I would love it.
Because they've already said that they made a mistake with the min count on the rookies. So maybe that's the path that we head down. So if I see a 3 badge, I try to grab it on sniper.
Do you
There's that Minnesota 3 badge that's always $3?
Yeah.
I don't even know that guy.
Oh God.
Oh,
does he play?
Emir.
Yeah. Does he play?
He does play, but he's not even on the Vikings anymore. He's on. Oh gosh, who is he on? I forget. Oh no, I don't know. Diami Brown. That's another one that's always around $4.
The Commanders moment, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He had that one big game this year.
Amar
it was
Smith
during the 50-yard play.
Yep.
Amar Smith Marset.
Yes,
Sorry,
guy
let
I'm
me
thinking
look this
of.
up
Who
real
is
quick.
that?
Yeah, Smith Marset is on the Bears already. They traded him.
Okay.
Mike White about to get the Jets into the end zone, it looks like.
Oh my God.
Mike White's pretty good. No,
moment,
you know what,
moment incoming.
So I saw some talking
melt.
between us in our own little group chat. I'm sort of confused. So maybe Blaze can fix this problem for me. What the heck's going on with these giveaways, and how do people get involved? Blaze, do you know anything about that?
I believe that if people are in here talking, we're going to enter them in on a wheel. We owe some people from last Wednesday a spin as well because we did not know how to do it. And so we're relying on you to set that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe Roy's passed that, or Phoenix has passed those names on. But,
Yes, I do have. I do have the Wednesday names.
We'll get everyone in here on a.
So we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do one from Wednesday and then one from all the people in here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was more talking about the pack giveaways. I just saw some message about Diamond wanting to give away packs, and I was confused. So
yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, not relevant to today. Cool, good. All right. So
upcoming news developments.
Well, if I wasn't supposed to spoil it, whatever. Yep. I did. So
just rewind the live stream and start over.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I missed 1 week and they just made all these crazy plans, right?
Yeah,
so I just don't know what's happening.
Freestyle.
So I am going to let's get to this then. We'll do the other one at the end of the show. But for now, let's go ahead and do this Wednesday spin that we missed out on. And whoever wins this, just make sure to hit us up in Discord. You may not be watching right now if you win. This will be the exception. You normally have to be watching when the wheel is spun and say like, "Woo, I won" or something cool. Not today because it was Wednesday that this
Or
was
if
supposed to
anybody
happen.
knows
So we
these
will
people, let them know.
we'll get to you and we'll give you a moment. So let me remember let's see if I remember how to do it. Well, I do because I'm not a degenerate.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah, I totally don't know how to do it.
All right, guys. Let's see who wins the moment from Wednesday. We got all the peeps in here. And yeah, Diamond, you don't get to win a pack. No, absolutely not. JK gets to win a moment,
All
though.
right, my boy Jay.
So, Jay, we can find you. We'll track you down. But yeah, so we'll get a moment to Jay. As we said last time, every week we'll be spinning a wheel during the episode, and you just get a random moment. I gave away Aaron Rodgers last week, so it's not the worst of moments. We could just give away $3 moments, but we're not going to do that. Come on.
What if that $3 moment it could be gold?
That's our job. We just give you spec moments that we think are going to do well, and then just garbage.
Hey, free moment's a free moment. I'll take any free moment.
True.
Yeah, I'll take any free moment you want to give me. I don't really care.
You're not wrong.
Nope. Never know.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
I really like that.
Sick one.
I really like that Kenneth Walker's still hovering around 600.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah, it is.
He was going to be a great running back.
Yeah, but Seattle, and he might just end up
injured, like every other running back.
Yeah.
Marshawn.
Or he might be on every Thursday night football commercial doing weird things soon. Has anyone's ever seen those?
Yeah.
The Prime videos with Marshawn are just the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
It's just interesting because like Penny's out. When Penny comes back, are they even going to give him his job back? I doubt it.
No way.
No. He's done. He's done.
No, yeah, he's done.
He had too many injuries.
Yeah, and so like Rashad Penny's Lego is basically worthless. I'm super glad I don't own that. But it's kind of going to the same thing though. I mean, like if Kenneth Walker gets hurt, it's going to be useless as well. It's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to buy a running back legendary because
that's the only moment though when it's going to bottleneck at some point.
Does Derrick Henry have a legendary?
Yes.
I think he only does he?
Derrick Henry has a legendary.
I mean, that's the whole thing with the specking about the.
No, he doesn't. Wait, I'm wrong.
I mean, think about picking
here. Right?
No, he does. He has an iconic 750.
Oh, okay.
I would own that one.
That's another one that if he goes off today, we're all
doomed. Well, the thing about it though, and this challenge, I hope they continue because this set of challenges we got is more toward collectors than it is the typical challenge. Like if someone hits hits the milestone you need to hit for them, the other people don't go away, right? It just expands on how many people. So it's this is such a cool way to do challenges in the sense that it rewards people who have deep wallets. Mm-hmm. So, Derrick Henry could hit, but that doesn't mean that Kirk Cousins is out or whoever else. It just expands the pool of how many people can be used. If you're holding two Derrick Henry legendaries, then you get 2 of the 7 spots for free or for using those. So,
yeah.
As we're talking about it, that brown dude from the Commanders just makes a beautiful catch.
Really
beautiful.
Oh, that sting.
Yep.
Go pick him up quick. See if he's got any $3 moments.
Absolutely not. No, he's not. It's not that good.
But
no,
Washington's quarterback, he's good.
I love Taylor Heineke. How dare you, sir?
I like him too. I have 5 of them.
I don't know. I'm on the Taylor Heineke train.
Can
I
you
really like
can
that
you
guy.
burn moments even when there's like not a challenge that
Yeah.
allows you to? Can you just burn moments?
Yeah. There should be like a Taylor Heineke movement. We should go buy like 100 of them. I don't know. 100's not enough. You'd have
That's
to
what I was
burn,
about
like,
to say.
another
I'm sure
1,000,
the chat could help us out here, right? We could start some kind of contest of like
right?
just within ourselves of like who can burn the most Taylor Heineke's, and then we'll give you something, but we'll all do it and
No,
see how many we can get burned.
if you wanted to start a movement, you should find like a $3 moment. Go look how many are past $3 and how many $4 moments they have, and then how many $5 moments they have. After 5, it gets a little too expensive, right? But then go and do like Lane Johnson.
5K mint bottleneck Heineke.
I love that idea. No, that's exactly what I'm getting
No,
at.
so
Let's
I
go
gotta
and make the base set only completable to 5,000 mint count.
No, I got a better idea. We go
Why
like
not?
we go like make the stop or one of the ones we were talking about earlier. And wow, Brian Robinson just ran over everyone and scored for Washington. But anyway, so we find a make the stop moment that's at $3, right?
Why
we get
make the stop?
or any set
okay.
like that, right? We get every single person here to buy as many as they can and burn as many as they can. So in the end, we're the only people that can collect that set.
Yeah. I like it. I'm all for it, especially like something like Move the Chains, because that's a better set. I think Move the Chains should have been like their main set, really. But aside
Touchdown
from base
Heineke.
set,
Yeah, it was to Brian Robinson.
well, like look at Lane Johnson. Okay, there's 1,679 burned of him. So right now, just on that one alone, there's a little over 8,000 base sets that can be completed. There's other ones that are way crazier than that, though. And I think Heineke is one of the most, if you look at it. Let's see. The other one that would be interesting to do now, does anybody know how many Calvin Johnsons were burned for the new one? Because then that makes the gridiron set, since you had to burn 2, if there's
Pat fans are still
500.
doing that with Kendrick. I think that's just out of spite, though. I don't think that's for any real reason.
Yeah.
Since
Chris
since
Godwin.
since RWG just mentioned a Brees Hall 4 badge, that's what I'll give away to that.
Oh, I like it.
Cool. Okay.
I like Brees Hall. And I'm sad he got
You would
hurt.
like the burn Rager movement?
Yeah.
But see, my theory is we do it with someone that in the end people will want, right? If that makes sense. So like you find the $4 moment of someone. My theory, Kyle Pitts. Okay. But that's always just me. But I'm saying that's one that's $4 that if you started burning those in mass quantities.
The gap is too high, though. There's only like, even if there was 50 $4 ones, it's just the gap is too much and it jumps to like 7.
You say it ramps like too quickly after?
Yeah.
Okay. 1,138 Calvin Johnsons burned.
Thank you, D. So then there's only 6,800 and such gridirons that can be. Oh wait, nope. Looks like gridiron has 9,000. I thought it had 8. Dang it. It would be really cool if they kept doing that, right? Like, so the next one would be like a defensive moment. Let's get a Troy Polamalu. I mean, I know he has a rare, or does he have a rare? Yeah, he has a rare.
They should have an all hair challenge.
Heck yeah. Or something like that, and then they could just keep decreasing that gridiron, because I know they like that gridiron set. You can just feel it with all the attention that gridiron gets and all the hype that it gets. I think that it's like one of their most favorite things. I'm not sure why, but because it's missing, in my opinion, it's missing some really great players. However, you can tell, since they like it so much, that they should keep doing that. So like, Troy Polamalu, let's burn, 2 of him for a special one, and then who else? I mean, let's look here. Like, how are we gonna get a Pats Brady? It's driving me crazy. How are we gonna get it? It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a
Hopefully it's
legendary.
burn, a debut, and a rare.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, that would be cool. That would be awesome.
Ooh, Roethlisberger would be a sick one.
Yeah, I would take a Roethlisberger too. But like, just because it's on a different team, I think you have to do Pat's Brady. Like, and yeah, debut plus rare for a, what would that be, a rare? Pretty low rare.
It'd be a pretty low rare, yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people would probably do it. So
Right.
maybe you throw in the Pats debut.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's only like
Just
$60.
Hear me out. When am I going to get to burn my Gronk?
I just picked one up today for $6. I'm
For
sorry.
a Pat's Gronk?
It's ridiculous. No, not a Pat's Gronk. No.
No, I'm
The
saying
last
we
one I picked
burn.
up was like 35.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
We burn this Gronk for a Pat's Gronk. I mean, it's on
Yeah.
it's on the market. It's sitting there just plummeting. Just throw it in and be like, burn 5 of these and you get a Pat's Gronk.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
There's no reason.
How
not
would
to.
you guys feel about a moment that's like dual player, like kind of how they have like inserts that have multiple players on them, sort of thing?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
Like in cardboard, they have inserts where it'll be like I can't even describe it that well. I'm sorry, but it'll have like all the like a wide receiver, a QB.
Oh, a Gronk
And,
Brady New England duo moment.
Right, like I'm thinking the one is Flea Flicker is one of the inserts that'll for one set.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it'll
yeah.
have like the wide receiver, the QB, and the running back involved in it on the card.
Mm-hmm.
Just be a interesting one. But
Yeah, there's I have
hard
a
to find
old,
utility for it.
I have an old cardboard card, like one of the sets. I forget what they were called. Anyways, it's Troy Aikman and like Michael Irvin, and it has both. It features both of them. That'd be really cool, actually. You could do that. That would be awesome. Like just do a combination Brady Gronk Pats moment, burn Brady debut, Gronk debut, Pats debut, right? And then it make it like something that's able to be collected by multiple people. I think some of us get so like fixated on whether or not it's a rare or a common, you know, but it doesn't have to be a rare for it to be valuable. Some people just have to want it and they have to want to collect it. So I mean, that's what Diamond said is perfect. Like a Brady Gronk Pat's debut, burn them all 3 and get one moment of a Brady Gronk touchdown, you know, combination in Pats.
Where Gronk does the spike after the touchdown and just like a full. Yeah, it'd be super cool.
I love that idea.
A lot of people would get it.
I mean, I don't know why we don't run all day, but it just hasn't happened yet. So
we talked about this, though.
Yeah,
we talked about this.
When it does, we'll let you know.
We have great ideas.
We can map.
Yeah.
We think we have great ideas, but they're like very select when they were like, all right, guys, what challenges are you doing? And when it comes to us having to do something, it would just be a nightmare. Like it would be the worst possible things you could ever want.
Implementation is probably not our strong point.
Ooh, there you go. Great Iron Fact. Ton of Brooks, McNair, Thomas Jones. Is it Thomas Jones? Who is that? Regardless, they're all really cheap, and a bunch of them have been broke.
Running back for the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll believe you.
There's
Julius Jones' brother.
Really?
I believe that less.
Yeah, I don't believe that. What? Julio Jones? It's his older brother.
Not Julio.
Jeez, you're killing me today with your.
I'm all over the place now.
Charles Johnson.
Not Julius. Julius
Wow,
wait, Julius Jones.
Who is that? We're just naming more
Right?
people we don't know.
I said Julius Jones.
Thomas second, Ryan Jones played for the Chiefs for a while.
I don't know. I'm lost.
So are we.
Super confused. Oh my lord! Anything exciting going on in the world of football yet?
Tua with a touchdown.
Seems about right. Julius Jones, Seahawks.
Notre Dame, ex-Notre Dame running back.
If Godwin gets another touchdown, he's going to hit, but he has a leg.
Thank you,
over, I
Diamond.
believe.
If you want a gridiron bird target, then Thomas Jones could be a possibility if we math.
I love people who math.
Oh,
Properly.
there's a question.
Hmm.
How are the Rumble lineups looking? Mine are looking.
I love mine today.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look very similar. Is what they look.
Let's see how I'm doing.
I mean, I went with Josh Allen across the board and all mine with the, especially with the rare for the quarterback.
You know what's interesting about gridiron is that there's. So you mentioned Thomas Jones. There's 1,200 Thomas Jones burned, but there's also almost 1,100 Thomas Jones in a pack still. And it's like, why? Why are you getting? Do you think people are actually going to buy a gridiron pack? You're tripping. No one is going to buy that. Like no one is going to buy that.
That all day has packed, and they're giving away.
I don't know. Diamond might know, but it says in a pack 12%, 1,055. Like,
Ooh.
there's no way they're going to release those because they know that no one will buy them.
You got all but 2 spots that I have not played. Let's go over Rumble lineups. I'll go over mine. I got Josh Allen. I think 30 is good enough for me.
I think we all started him.
I took St. Brown, and I think there's no reason not to. I took Hawkinson, and then I took a bunch of risks after because I knew someone would have to separate from the pack. So I took Derrick Henry. I took Austin Eckler, which we'll see how that goes. It should go very well for me, I think. I took Devontae Adams. I took C-Mac, and I took the Jets D. And yeah, that's my lineup. I mean, the leader's already at 181 points using people, but I mean,
full lineup.
He has 0 people left to play. Exactly. So you got to take a risk somewhere, and I think that's what we're gonna do. So I was gonna take Taylor. I was gonna take it. I already talked about it right before the podcast. I was like, should I take Jonathan Taylor? But I always take Derrick Henry, and if I lose, I lose. So
Jonathan Taylor just is not done well for me over
I got a similar lineup to you, Roy.
Yeah.
Allen, Eckler, Henry, St. Brown, Diggs is my hero, Kelsey, Jefferson, and the Jets.
Miami is doing very well against Houston. Big surprise.
Taylor Heineke just made some crazy play where he like flipped the ball way behind him while he was getting hit, and the refs don't even know if it was a fumble. It was so awkward. They're just like, I think
New York. You tell me,
New
New York
for the challenge. He has only a rare and just got a touchdown.
Who?
DJ Moore.
I really hope I have him already, because I do not want to buy anything today for them for that challenge.
I ain't buying nothing. I can't complete the second one no matter what. So
I don't think I'm buying anything either. Let's see.
I don't think I own 7 rares.
So for my Rumble, when it goes
be hard for
to, let's see, I went Josh Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, Austin Eckler, Justin Jefferson. I mean, I had to play Justin Jefferson at 29 points, right? Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce is my hero. Amon-Ra, 27.9, and I went Minnesota. I just put the 12 points just because I didn't feel like losing any. And right now I'm all the way down to 303. And the only people that I have left to play, though, are – so Tyreek Hill is playing, Kelce is coming up, and Eckler is coming up. So we'll see how those two do. I mean, they're playing each other, obviously, but – or no, wait. Chargers are playing Arizona. Never mind. Okay. I think Kelsey, every time I don't start him, I really regret it. So I'm hoping that he pulls some magic out there. But when a player already has 20 points, so Josh Allen, Ramondre Stevenson, Justin Jefferson, and Amon-Ra all have 20 plus points, like it's just really hard not to. I don't know how many times a player has broken 30 since Rumble has started, but it hasn't been many. Do you guys, have you kept track at all? Anybody?
I don't have that stat, but it's certainly not
It's low.
something that happens often.
Yeah, no, it's
maybe
really
once
low.
or twice a week.
Yeah. So, and it's like
That's
the
why
one
I took all
player.
those players that had already played. 27 points from each of them was hard to say no to.
Yeah, you can't. And then you just have to hope that the people that you play go off. And I mean, I felt comfortable with Tyreek Hill because Houston is just garbage and he already has a touchdown. So if he
I
gets
don't own
one
it, Justin
more,
Jefferson anymore. I didn't even realize that because I definitely would have taken him.
yeah, that's a mistake. And then Travis Kelce as my hero because Travis Kelce is just literally the best player in the NFL right now.
He's
I swear to
amazing,
God.
yeah.
Like he's just
nuts.
Yeah, he has so much just awareness and feel for the field that he doesn't even get hit anymore. I don't know. It's crazy watching him play.
You just jinxed him.
Don't ever say that. Don't say that. Because I do have a bad habit of doing that.
Doink.
Don't say that.
Doink. Doink.
No. Like ball stuck in his face mask. Ball stuck in his face mask. Just like, what's going on? Like, oh God. Don't say that, man. That's horrible. No, you're right though. I mean,
hey,
number one rule.
Yeah, but going 3 years, 29-yarder, missed by 3 miles.
Doink.
I got a Cade York triple badge for $4 yesterday.
Cade York, yeah.
I had to pick that up.
God, you know, Washington is going to be a sleeper. I'm telling you. They're like, I don't know, so much better without Carson Wentz that it's ridiculous.
I can't name a team that was better with Carson Wentz.
I don't know. Me neither, but
wasn't he the one that got hurt for Nick Foles to come win the Super Bowl?
Yes. Yes, he was.
Hey, DJ Rare for $26. Let's go.
I like it.
That's a good one.
I don't like him.
Is
he going to be needed, though?
He could be.
Oh, I do already have it.
He could be.
It says low ask is 31 right now.
Hey,
oh, wait.
$5 profit, just like that.
40.
40?
40.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Did he score once already? Is that why?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty quick pump to $40. Average sale for DJ Moore is 89. I'm wondering where that came from. He must have hit in a pump.
Ball stuck in the face mask considered a completed pass. Yes.
I think so.
It is indeed.
Absolutely.
Yes. As long as it doesn't hit the ground. Yeah.
Well, even if it did hit the ground, it's full control.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely counts.
Has anybody been making any trades on Evaluate? I still think that this is such an untapped resource that I'm still admittedly afraid to use.
I tried so hard.
I think I'm gonna make a trade. I am gonna make a trade later on today that's already been discussed, but trading with strangers, anyone that I don't know per se, or people just hitting me up being like, I want to trade this. I'm not down for that. Like if I know you, then yes. But before I forget, I have to mention this because you're bringing it up on Evaluate. If you trade, I did a random person trade. Luckily, I didn't get burned because I traded a Justin Jefferson. Was it like 35 at the time for like 55 worth of value just because the guy wanted Justin Jefferson really bad. Mm-hmm.
But one of his moments he traded me, it was a Kansas City moment, and it's like $4 or $5 right now. So it's not a big loss, but it was already listed on the marketplace and I cannot unlist it.
Oh, really?
Yes. So you have to make sure that who you're trading with is
Not
telling the truth. If you say like, are all these unlisted? Because you got to
or
figure that out
even
or not.
ask, because I wouldn't have even thought to
Well,
ask that.
I don't know the situation for when it sells. I think because how the blockchain works, it would still come to me and not him.
I don't think it'll sell. It's like a broken link.
Yeah,
I think.
it's you're basically have a ghost moment now that you can't sell and that he can't sell. It's basically a useless moment. It's
Yeah,
stuck in La La Land.
but make sure they're unlisted because
Yeah.
it came through and it says for sale, and then if you try to cancel it, it doesn't work.
We should have like a literally like have a
Gary T runs the 80
disclaimer.
League. He's doing a lot of trading. He's happy to help folks out with if you find him on Discord. Oh, cool. We'll take a look at that.
That needs a disclaimer, Roy, almost. Because that's like you could totally screw something up.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to trade my like Mahomes Lego and listed it and then traded it
Trade the Tampa.
and traded it?
For Diamond says, do the list unlist issues with Dapper Flow happens on Top Shot as well. You have to message support and they'll manually remove it. Oh, cool. Okay, so message
So there is a way to fix it.
all day support, Dapper support, probably Dapper support, I'd say. But yeah, so just try to make sure the moments that you're getting are not listed on the marketplace because it's a bummer. And luckily, it was just the Kansas City like defensive moment, so it doesn't really matter. But
Right. Still though, good info. I like it.
Yep. Well, I think it's time to go ahead and do that second spin. I think I have everyone here. We are near the end of this here episode. While I'm pulling this wheel up and getting this spin going, if anybody has any stuff you want to talk about that you can think of, any questions you want to ask, feel free to do so. Like I said, I was gone for a week and it just went to chaos, mayhem. I don't know half the things that are happening. If we're
giving you away.
anything, I'm the giveaway. Perfect. If I'm forgetting anything that we need to talk about, let me know. But for now, we're gonna spin this here random wheel, and yes, Diamond, I put you on there. You're green. Okay. So
Green like
you were
money.
here. You were here the same as everyone else. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. This is for another random moment from somebody. Oh, of course, Diamond's gonna win. Oh, RWG won again.
Oh, geez.
Did you win twice
Rick.
today? Did you win twice today?
You know what?
You won last
Hey,
week,
Roy.
didn't you?
Roy, do
okay.
another spin. Do another spin, and I'll throw another moment out there.
All right, that's fair. Okay, so we'll remove RNG. Okay, he can't win 3 times in a row now. Okay.
It'd be funny if he did though.
All right.
Well,
Curator and RWG is the same.
Huh? What?
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, thanks for being honest with that. That's cool. It says the curator is this here is the same as him. It's him twice, technically.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know how he logs into YouTube. He told me
All
it
right.
was.
Well,
All right, let's run it back. If it hits curator, I'm gonna laugh.
Oh my god! He got
Almost.
what kind of weak spin was that?
It was. I just click it once. All right.
Just click it.
Funktana, whoever that is. If you are here, say I.
Message Phoenix, both of you guys.
Yeah, message Phoenix in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, we're part of a great Discord called Everything All Day. The link will be in the description of this here video. You can go and join that Discord and come hang out with all of us when we're not on this podcast. And then
message me, and then later tonight I'll get those moments over to you.
Oh, it's Clint. What up? My
I was gonna
God.
say, yeah.
Is it?
I
Clint?
didn't know that.
That's
Nice.
an easy one.
Okay, well that makes sense. But yeah, just message Phoenix, he'll get it to you. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have anything else to talk about. I will talk about these. I think we got some giveaways coming up. At least I think that from what I've heard, and we'll get all that going as soon as we can. But did you blow on the No. No, I did not. No.
I wanted to go over really quick. Diamond just posted this in the Discord. That there are some interesting rewards for this tier 2 pack. So if you're looking at, or if you're debating on whether or not you want to spend the money for a chance at that week 17 pack, there's a couple good legendaries and quite a few good rares in these packs.
The Roethlisberger debut.
Yeah. So I like the Roethlisberger. I like the TJ Watt. I like the Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamar Chase, Najee Harris, Trey Lance, Tampa Bay Bucks, all legendaries that are available.
Sting, you didn't like my Amon-Ra when I bought it.
Also, Trey Lance is never going to play football again.
It is a great moment.
It is a great moment.
I love my Amon-Ra legend.
It's
Even
not
the Vegas Raiders.
It's not worth much, but like it's a great moment, and I'm just for collector's purposes, it's awesome. Yeah, Amon-Ra is awesome, but like rare wise too. I mean, Trevor Lawrence, Alvin Kamara, Eckler, Pitts.
Actually, I like this a lot. Mahomes move the chains common. There's 1,300 of them in packs.
Burnt?
No, in packs.
Oh, in packs. Nice.
Yeah. So that's a great pull.
Yeah, I love that moment. I sold all mine when he hit, like, God, it's probably 8 weeks ago now. But I need to start buying him back for sure because
you need to re-up on that before they take another snapshot and move the chains.
Well, no,
Just do it now before you forget again. I mean, that happens.
I have.
Don't wait on it.
Don't move the chains.
It's gonna happen.
You're killing me, Swans. No, it is gonna happen. Yeah, for sure. But I need I'm on a stack 10 of them though, like the Mahomes one for move the chains, and I think the move the chains one is gonna be probably more beneficial long run than holding his debut, honestly, because we saw what happened to his debut just because one person held a whole bunch of them. So if you kind of spread that out, move the chains is it's part of a great set. We already said that. And with the mint count being so high, it just allows a lot more people to kind of share in the wealth of that. And if it gets up to, I think I was selling them for $80 when he pumped on that playbook challenge. So now he's back down to 24, I believe. I'm sorry, I gotta look it up. 24. Nope. 28 for move the chains because he also has that dumb divisional round useless one.
Oh yeah.
But 28 isn't bad, not when it pumped to 80, so it could be a good spec. I mean, I only have 2 right now because like I said, I sold 3 or 4 earlier, but it's definitely one to keep an eye on. And if anyone has big money to spend, Mahomes Lego is down to $6,000. It's just stupid. Just so stupid. I can't even describe how stupid it is. 6,000 for his Lego. There's some word going around that you could see. I almost want to buy a second one because if you did the same thing that they did with Kelsey, you could see it cut in half, and then the new Kelsey have half the mint count as well. So that little shovel pass could be, around the corner. We don't know.
Well, you're saying that you might have to use the crafted Kelsey
No.
craft something?
You'd see the same thing that happened with Kelsey, so you could burn a Mahomes.
Gotcha.
Burn a Mahomes legendary for a Series 2 shovel pass legendary. Same thing as with the Kelsey. I mean, if they're gonna do it for a $3,000 moment, why not do it for a $6,000 moment at this point?
I will say though, the 15 mint count Kelsey for $3,000 seems real cheap to me.
It does, yeah. for sure.
I mean, I can't afford it, but if I could, that seems like a good buy.
Especially since he's pretty good at football.
Yeah, he's like all right at it.
Yeah. I mean, like he does pretty good sometimes. But other than that, I mean, you're what 5 away from an ultimate, and who's to say some crazy people like in 3, 4, 5, 10 years don't burn them and make it an ultimate.
Dude, I still love the hate that Travis Kelce gets after the stats he puts up. I saw a tweet the other day that said like something along the lines of Travis Kelce is on pace, if not already the best tight end of all time. And I had the guy below it said he's not even the first, second, or third best tight end in the league right now. And I was like,
who said that?
Why?
That's insane.
Like, I don't understand. Like, they said
That's
Mark. I think Mark Andrews, Kittle, and someone else they put over him.
I'm not sold on Mark Andrews. I'm really sorry, but I really am like starting to see what people don't like about Lamar, and it's that he's not consistent whatsoever. He has some pretty good stats right now, but Mark Andrews, though, he's not all that great. George Kittle, he's a great blocking tight end, which we all know what that means about, scoring tight ends. So if you're good at one, you're usually not good at the other. So there's no way that Kelsey's not the number 1 tight end in the league.
I think he will be the number 1 tight end of all time before his career's over. I mean, there's no reason why he wouldn't be. How old is he? 33? 32?
Yeah, he's 33. Yeah. And, it's funny, too, because he's playing with a guy who's like 25. Or what is Mahomes now? 26? So
the crazy
technically,
part is
they could play for another, 5 years just together. Like, there's no reason for him to ever leave, right?
DJ up to 46.
Oh,
well, they were talking about, too, is Kelce is the opposite of all those players you're scared to buy. He never gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the dude plays every game, and he's the top target every single game. That's just not going to stop. It's crazy.
No, it's not.
But, guys, we do have to head out of here. So, if you've been watching, thank you very much.
Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in.
Wednesday at 10 p.m.
Back to normal now that Roy's back and can control all of us monkeys.
Absolutely.
Everybody go out there and math.
Yes. Get your calculators out.
Have a good one, guys. Math it up.
Math well.